Brianna Whitney is here now with the details of this arrest and the implications, Brianna, for the election.
Yeah, Derek, there's a lot of factors to all of this. For one thing, early ballots have already gone out with Randy Kaufman's name on them. But until he formally withdraws with the county recorder's office, he could still win, even with a public sexual indecency charge.
A man running for a college district's governing board arrested for masturbating on a campus that's part of the district he's been running for.
Well, first, it's disturbing. The report from the police is disturbing. And then from a political standpoint, it's a game ender. It's over.
Bob Charles is a political analyst for campaigns and says in the court of public opinion, this is damning for Randy Kaufman. According to the police report, a Maricopa County College police officer found Randy Kaufman with his pants down, masturbating in his truck at 4:30 in the afternoon in the Rio Salado College campus. The parking lot just feet away from a preschool and child care center where kids were outside playing. When confronted, Kaufman told the officer, "I up. I'm really stressed." Kaufman went on to tell the officer he worked in the Department of Corrections for 27 years and was running for the college's governing board. Kaufman then claimed he didn't notice the child center until he got out of his truck and asked the officer if he was going to put that in the report. The officer responding, "Don't you see how alarming that is? That there are children nearby."
I don't think that anybody that hears this news and were to have cast a ballot for him feels good about their ballot.
Even though Kaufman was charged with public sexual indecency on October 4th, the Maricopa County Recorder's Office says it's too late for his name to be removed from the ballot, and some people have already voted early, which can't be changed.
If you already voted, you already voted.
Randy Kaufman sent me this statement today announcing he's suspending his campaign, saying, "A personal legal matter has recently arisen and I need to step out of the race to focus on personal affairs. I asked if he wanted to do an interview with me and he said not at this time." The Maricopa County Recorder's Office says as of Tuesday night, Kaufman had not officially submitted a withdrawal. So even though he says his campaign is suspended, he's still officially in the race and could win. Charles says this incident may impact how many people in Arizona end up early voting.
I think this causes people to maybe hold their ballots longer because they'll say, well, what about these other candidates? What if something else should pop up?
Now, if Kaufman ends up submitting that official withdrawal, then no matter how many votes he gets on the ballot, Kelly Butler, his competitor, would still win. As of now, it appears he's facing a misdemeanor charge, but if it were upgraded to a felony because children were nearby, then Charles says that would prevent him from taking office anyway.
You gotta be a weird individual to just in broad daylight park in front of a child center and think, this is a wonderful time for me to start pleasuring myself. Absolutely nothing could possibly go wrong in this scenario. Let me just choke my chicken real quick, and then you get that knock on your window and it's a cop, and you just gotta sit there and pleasure yourself in your face just to make sure that people don't think you are masturbating in front of a child center. And I'm not really somebody who cares who you vote for, who you don't vote for, what your political reasons are for not voting for this person or the next person, but I would think somebody getting caught masturbating in front of all places, a child center, wouldn't be somebody who's qualified for the job. Yes, it's smart for everybody who's thinking about early voting to wait and see what if other people get things happening to them, and what if more information gets dug up about what this person's doing or how they spend their time. It's all weird, which is a good opportunity for everybody to wait, hear what everybody has to say, make opinions based on what they want to do with the city and how they want to improve or completely destroy a city, and then cast your vote. Looking at a dude who's spending time in broad daylight, in parking lots, masturbating and getting caught and thinking he could leverage his position of power to get away from it is absolutely stupid, and it's somebody who isn't qualified for the job. I think there's two things we can all learn from this. Number one, make sure the people you see on TV trying to get your vote are actually honest human beings. Look into their history, look into what they want to do, look into all the things they talked about and what what they say and how they say it, and make sure that they're honest about their intentions, and then cast your vote. And the second thing is the most obvious thing. Masturbate at your own homes. Go in the basement, go in the attic, go in the bathroom. Do not do it where anybody outside the home will see you, because then you'll be just like this dumbass sitting and looking at a cop confused as to what you could possibly say while you're holding your dick about to bust a nut. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.